Fire is coming on stronger than ever in the performance car market for '69. The Dodge boys have concentrated on beefing up the Dart line with a model called the Swinger. When Frank Wiley called from his Hamtramck hot rod assembly plant and told us about the Swinger, our road test crew hopped on quick. The Roadrunner and the Super Bee were both proof that the young car buyer wanted a hot car at a price he could live with. Consequently, the same theory went into the building of the Dart Swinger. Not a lot of frills and gadgets, but a ton and a half of go. For quite a while now, the Dodge Dart has lived inconspicuously within the shadow of its big Charger and Coronet brothers. But now with the birth of the Swinger, Dodge has launched another torpedo right at the fickle heart of the American youth buyer. It's another car out of the high-performance, low-price tag mold that Mopar so successfully adopted when they built the Roadrunner. Whoever tossed this idea into the suggestion box should be much fatter and richer by now. With a 111-inch wheelbase, the Swinger tips the scale at 3,300 pounds and just a shadow over 195 inches from bumper to bumper. With the name emblazoned on the rear fender, plus the bumblebee stripes wrapped around the tail, they're pretty easy to spot by everyone, including the guys that give away the naughty slips. This concave rear window gives an altogether different look to the after compartment. This is the generator room that makes the Dart swing. 340 cubes to happy land. It unleashes 275 horsepower at 5,000 RPMs, has a 10.5 to 1 compression ratio, a 4-barrel Carter carburetor, and 340 foot-pounds of torque. With no frills and a bench seat, the interior is as clean and honest as Little Orphan Annie. We ran the automatic transmission first and knocked out 0 to 30 in 3.2. The second time up, it leaped out of the hole, and we squeaked out 45 miles an hour in 4.8 seconds. The acceleration of the Swinger won't give curvature of the spine, but it's still pretty swift. We ran 0 to 60 in 7.3. We cut these times down quite a bit with a 4-speed manual shifter. A beefed-up suspension comes with the Swinger package at no extra cost, and it really paid off through the pylon course. It handled well. Body roll was about standard for a I mentioned earlier, we had two swingers for this test. This one was not only a horse of a different color, but a different transmission. This 4-speed Hurst stick made a lot of difference. Our 0 to 30 time went down to 2.9 seconds. It felt solid and much stronger through the corners, too. We fired off the line in a 0 to 45 run and stopped the clock in 4 seconds flat. We cut our run to 60 miles an hour down to 6.6 seconds. That Hurst stick put the power right down to the asphalt. With the 4-speed, we had all the power we needed to steer it through the corners with the throttle. Rebound and recovery were much smoother. The Swinger is a fun car with a monthly payment book that won't choke you. This Dart should do very well in the competition circles. It certainly is another feather in the white hats of the Dodge boys.